you and make so we give thanks to whoever it is you give thanks to. But we're and tonight's discussion is a little discussion, and the title of tonight's show was like I tell y'all, I'm not on here to bash anybody. I'm gonna talk about the good and the bad on both sides. But yeah, we're gonna get into that in a few minutes. My current event that I want to talk about is really kind of hard because if you're not in a region where there's a Kroger's grocery store, it'd be kind of hard for you to understand where I'm coming from. But the last 2 weeks, and before I say this, I'll preface this with Cincinnati, Ohio is the home of there's national headquarters. So whatever type of rollouts that they're going to do with their different stores across the nation, they generally do that first, do those whatever first run it is here in Cincinnati. That's like in Louisville, where the world headquarters for Kentucky Fried Chicken is. Lots of the things that get rolled out new on KFC, they usually roll that stuff out first in Louisville and then roll it out nationally. But this particular Kroger's in Cincinnati downtown is it's more of an urban Kroger's. They have apartment buildings that are on top of it. The grocery store is more modern. It's a lot more modern than some of the other Kroger stores that I've been into. And this particular Kroger's has a second floor. They have a second floor that basically has bistros. They got a lot of tables. They got like 4 or 5 different restaurants, and they have a bar. They have a bar in the grocery store. So on Thursdays, they have a happy hour. And the last 2 weeks I've been, and man, it's it's an experience. It's an experience, and one thing I'll say is when I lived in the DMV, the Walmart was open 24 hours. So they would call on Friday nights, Walmart was always packed, and they would call it Club Walmart. So basically, this is another retail club. It's Kroger's, and it's it's an experience. First week I went, it was more crowded than the second time I went, but it's a different experience. They have a big patio where you can go outside and smoke cigars and things of that nature. But it's not, and the thing about it is it's not young. There are young people that are there, but it's more of a mature crowd. I would say that the crowd is probably more 30 to 35 and over. So it goes on from like 5 to 9. And even though Cincinnati does have pump night parties, Wednesday night parties, Thursday is kind of more of the mid about every night in Cincinnati, but Thursday is in particular because there's a lot of things that go on Thursdays. And going to this Kroger, it's called Kroger on the Rhine, is a good place to start. It goes on for 5 9. You can get food. They got different foods, and like I said, the music is banging. People are dancing. It's a good time. It's a good time. But now we're gonna get to tonight's topic: being self-sufficient, being single, self-sufficient, and having choices is really the real flex. And the reason that I say that is lots of people are playing games. Lots of people are playing games. And that's on both sides of the fence. You know, you always see these jokes about this tax season and stuff like that. But yeah, I always see dudes driving their girlfriend's cars. I always see dudes sitting in the passenger seat while the girl is pumping gas. Almost, yeah. I saw this chick pumping her gas one day, and I was like, "What you?" She had a dress on and heels. I was like, "What you pumping the gas for? I come pump the gas for you." It's a dude sitting in the front seat. Didn't even move. She was like, "No, I got it. I got it. I got it." I was like, "Man, you dressed real nice. You got on heels. You got this dress. Last thing you want to do is to spill some gas on." Dude didn't even care. Dude didn't care. He let her pump the gas, but I think 2024 people that aren't in relationships are more geared to learn about themselves. Learn about themselves, really figuring out what it is you're looking for, what it is you like, what it is you dislike. And these changes and these things that make you a person, I mean, they could be experiences based off your last relationship, your last situationship. Maybe you were in a relationship and you had a side chick or you had a side dude or whatever, one man or woman. You really learn about what you want because now is not the time to really spread yourself between a lot of people. You got to use enough energy to please one person, let alone try to mess with 3 or 4 people. And even if you're dating, next conversation is we're going to really delve into why are people content with being single, and these could be different reasons for everybody. I mean, I'm going to talk about my reasons for why I've been single now for 26 months. I've been single for 2 years and 2 months. It's been 2 years and 2 months since my last relationship. And I don't know, I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning about a lot about the things that I like to do. And one thing is, you can always bend a little bit. If there's someone that you like, you can bend a little bit. But if there's things that you really like and this person comes in and they don't, that's like I don't know. That's one thing I will say about women is women come into a situation not knowing what you do. You're learning somebody, not knowing what you do, not knowing what you've been through, not knowing how you utilize your time. And they'll come in and they'll see something that you don't like to do. And we hear a lot of arguments about men playing the game, playing Xbox, playing PlayStation. And there are times that I go out, but I really look at gaming as a way for me to work on my reflexes, to keep my hand-eye coordination in order, keep my hands young, keep my eyes young. As a lot of women look at it like you're just playing games. And I mean, I don't really overplay the game, but I don't watch a lot of TV. I got a day job, I got my own business that I work on, and I got my free time. Some of that free time I like to play the game because to me it's good exercise for hand-eye coordination. A lot of women don't see it that way. They want to come in, they don't want to play the game. They want you to play, watch movies and do things like that where just give me a couple hours to play the game. But we are 10 minutes into tonight's show. I'm gonna go check comments on in the chat. We're gonna get to those, and then I want to give a shout out to everybody that's watching on Twitch, everybody that's watching on Facebook, and everybody that's watching on X. I really appreciate y'all coming out here to check me out tonight. I want y'all to, I give y'all about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to cut those venues out so y'all can come over here to YouTube and join us in this conversation. And, the people that are in the chat, I want to hear from y'all too. I want to know if you're in a relationship, are you happy? Is everything good? And if you're not in a relationship, are you content with being single? Are you actively seeking a relationship? If you're actively seeking a relationship, then you are actively looking for friendship, because before you can get into a relationship, you got to be friends first. So I hope that if you are out there looking for a relationship, that you're trying to be a friend first before you jump into that relationship. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to check out these comments. We're going to see what's going on. What's going on, Miss 702? You got your tea? What's going on, YWG? Shout out to Miss 702. If you haven't been over there to check out her page, go check her page out. She's blowing up right now. Just had a live the other night. I think it was like a few hundred and some people in her live. She's blowing up. She's got some real good topics that she talks about. So yeah, if you haven't been to go check out Miss 702, go check her page out. Shout out to my homeboy YWG. He's really busy right now. He's doing a whole lot of planting. He's trying to get the last plants in before it gets cold again. So if you want to check out, you want to go see what he's got in store, what he's growing, what he's starting out, what he's harvesting, because he has different plants, different vegetables, different fruits, different things that basically have different yield times. So there could be stuff that he's harvesting now. I know harvest season is coming up in August and September. So go over there and check his page out so you can see what he's going to be harvesting with this year's crops that he has. Okay. Okay. Hey, Angie, baby, thank you for coming through. Angie, baby, I got to go check her page out. She's YouTubing. I met her through my homeboy, Naveed. Shout out to brother Naveed, the dope connection YouTube page. I met Angie, baby, through her. I've been over to check out a couple of her lives. We've interacted on some different platforms that we've been on. So yeah, shout out to Angie, baby, for coming in tonight. I appreciate you. Oh man, you already know. You already know. You can never go wrong with Dick Gregory. You can never go wrong with Dick Gregory. Yeah. Oh, and as we get closer to Juneteenth is in about 3 weeks. 3 weeks we'll get another off day for Juneteenth. I'm gonna be sporting some of my historical T-shirts, and I want to start everything off with with Baba Dick Gregory. Baba Dick Gregory. When I lived in the DMV area, really, this actually when I first moved to Washington, D.C. back in 2005. 2005, when I first moved to Washington, D.C. When I first got there, I used to get lost and go into the city and go to different libraries and things like that. And there was this one particular library that Gregory always went into. And I happened to be in that particular library the day that he was in there. And he doesn't really take pictures and stuff in public, and kind of older. But I did speak to him. I did acknowledge him. I could not be in Dick Gregory's presence and not acknowledge him. So yeah, shout out to Dick Gregory. I love Dick Gregory. So yeah, I'm always gonna support him. Yeah, as we get closer to Juneteenth, you'll see more and more different T-shirts that I'll be wearing with different figures who are part of the struggle, people that I look up to. So yeah, get ready for it. Pontoon Jody. Pontoon Jody's here tonight. What's going on, Pontoon? If you haven't checked out, shout out to Pontoon Jody. If you haven't checked out Pontoon Jody's page, she's a fisherman woman. She's a catfish fisher. She loves catching catfish. But I'm pretty sure there's other fish that she catches. But usually when I go on her page on Friday nights at 9 o'clock, she's having a fishing tournament, and basically it's catfish, it's a catfish tournament. Fish to catch a blue cat. So yeah, if you're into fishing and big gigantic catfish, go check out Jody's page. Nobody has really said anything in terms of being single or being in a relationship, or shout out to Mildred. Mildred, have you found a spot for reggae on Wednesday nights? I hope you have. We haven't talked in about a week and a half. So last time we talked, there was some places you was going to. So I hope you found a spot so we can get back to reggae music on Wednesday night. I always got something to say. What's going on? Shout out to my homeboy Gino. Shout out to the Bay Area, the Gay Area, San Jose, San Francisco, Oakland. Yeah, shout out to my homeboy G. I'm coming out there soon. So it's a love fest going on in the in the comments. Nobody's really commenting on the show, but yeah, connect, support each other, get with each other, add each other's pages. Yeah, support. Yeah, so I love to see that interaction going on. I love it. We got a new reggae spot. My homegirl Midget said the spot is Spotlight. I've never been to Spotlight. Don't know where it's at. I hit you on the other end so I can find out where it's at, Midget. But you know I'm gonna come support. But yeah. I mean, single people. If you're self-sufficient and you're able to take care of yourself, why is it you haven't found anyone? Because thing my great grandfather told me is the best way to show somebody that you want them is to show them what they don't have to do. To show them where they fit in. And I think I kind of show people, that I'm self-sufficient, I take care of myself. So it's like whoever I'm gonna be with, it's like, they ain't gotta do a whole lot of work, they just gotta fit in. But what I mean, okay, thank you. I'm gonna check my phone, Mildred. Oh, okay. Angie Baby says she's been single for 2 years. Angie Baby, why have you been single for 2 years? You're a beautiful woman. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, that's another thing, brothers. Angie Baby looks good, man. She's been single for 2 years. What's going on, Angie Baby? You gotta tell us why. Hey, Queen Kima, thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I don't mutually find interest in those that have interest in me. That can happen. That can happen. I looked at this. I have to call you back, Mama. It's my mother calling. I'm not gonna answer, but if she calls back, go on mute and see what mom is. Yeah. Queen King said she finds people that like her and she doesn't really like them the way that they like her. I've been in those types of situations. But me, I just think that I'm still I know what I like and I know what I don't like, but I just think I'm just in the stage of I don't know. I'm not motivated. Everyone wants to find someone that they can be in a relationship. But I just think that right now I don't have the energy. I don't think I have the energy. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So Angie Baby said, thank you. I was healing from a narcissistic relationship and needed self-love. Now I'm waiting on God. Wow. Okay. That's gonna be a hard. It's gonna be a hard one, Angie, baby. But you know what? That's the greatest love. That's the greatest, and that's one thing that I in the 26 months I've been single. That is one of the things that I had to really, really learn, Angie, baby, was self-love. Because the thing about it is you can't love someone else if you can't love yourself completely. And I think I'm at a point now where I love myself completely. I've always been comfortable in my skin, but I think that I think I was lacking a little bit of self-love. But I think in this last 26 months that I've been single, I think that I've grown to truly, completely love myself wholly. That's it. And that's really, really, yeah. If y'all see, I got this, I know it, yeah, I got this band-aid on my finger. I was picking my couch up today and there was a staple that was sticking out. And when I lifted the couch up, yeah, I ripped the skin off my. Let me see here. But yeah, self-love is the best love because if and that's another thing is with that self-love, I really learned how to entertain myself. I really know like I'm going to art galleries and things by myself. I'm going to jazz clubs by myself. There's lots of places and things that I like to do that I'm just really going and enjoying those places. O2 said, you get the best out of a man when they are working for you as opposed to having you. So, Miss 702, you're saying that you get more out of the chase than actually what happens after the finish line? Am I am I reading that correctly? You get the best out of a man when they are working for you. So when you say working for you, that's courting you, or is that just pursuing you? Because there's a difference between being pursued and being courted. Courtship is a whole different story. A lot of women don't know courtship. They don't know what courtship is. She didn't. She didn't. I'm gonna hit her back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna send her a message. But yeah, self love. That's number one. Queen Kima said it's hard to find a guy I like. Most men have a misunderstanding of who I am or what I want or need. Communication, Kima. Communication. You gotta let the man know what you want. A lot of women, a lot of women are nonchalant. Even when you all like a man, y'all are nonchalant. So that's like mixed signals. I think women should be less nonchalant and more explanatory on what they're seeking. Because I think if you in the beginning, when you first meet someone, if you explain to them what you're looking for, I think a lot of times you'll get those answers right there in the beginning. You can tell right there if you ask those pointed questions, you can get the answers of is this person serious about me? Are they talking about something? I think you can get those in the first two or three conversations and you can not waste your time. It's just my thing. But yeah, you gotta convey to these men what you want. You have to. We're not mind readers. That's why I'm direct in the beginning. I lay it out there. Leave no. My thing is when I'm communicating with the woman, I leave no room for assumption. Because if you leave room for assumption, the woman's going to assume that assumption. So I kind of not, I don't leave no gray, I don't leave room for assumption. And a lot of times when you communicate with women, you leave room for men to assume, or y'all want us to learn, or I don't know, but I think you should communicate more in the beginning to let the man know what you want, what you need, and what you expect. I think that's straightforward. Uh-oh. Angie Baby says she'll know. So what is going to be, how will you know? I'm gonna put the link out there. How, Angie Baby, how are you gonna know? It's right. What are the signs? You might help me out. What are the signs that you will know? Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. No, mama cool. Mama cool. She be all right. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Yeah, for real, Angie, baby. Solitude forces you to comfort self or wallow in it. And if you got good friends around you, they're not going to let you wallow in it. They're going to help you get up out of that. But sometimes, even when you don't have friends on your own, you gotta get up out of that. You've been sitting in the house days upon days, and you ain't been out. Sometimes I sit in the house for 3 or 4 days, 5 days, and I'll just make myself leave the house or go out. And that's usually when I would go out on Wednesdays when I would go to reggae night, but there hasn't been reggae night, so I was staying in the house until a couple weeks ago when I went to Crow. But now that summer is really in the full swing here in Cincinnati, they have free concerts every night. And tonight they had a free jazz con. Well, there's been free concerts all this weekend because we have the Taste of Cincinnati. I didn't really talk about the Taste of Cincinnati, but we'll get back to that. I don't want to jump topics, but the Taste of Cincinnati was great this weekend. But yeah, back to what we were saying. Solitude forces you even to comfort yourself, but even also it forces you to confront yourself. It forces being in solitude forces you to confront the things that are holding you back, the things that have you in the malaise. It forces you to confront. So yeah, I'm Angie, baby. I'm with that. I'm with that. There, YWG. I need Miss YWD to line up her best cousins for my Halloween. Oh my gosh. Well, Miss 702, you're going to the DR. Evie's people are in Brazil. It's about 600-700 miles south, west to. You're gonna have to give. I'm gonna hit my homeboy up. I'm gonna tell him to have the moto boys ready. He can know a couple of moto boys. I'm gonna give a couple moto boys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button because it helps me to get out. Hit the like button. Okay. Queen Kima said, no, it's not about communication. It's about most men that are attracted to me are the wrong type. Okay. What are you doing to attract these wrong type dudes? Where are you going? You keep on running to the same dudes, Queen Kima. You might want to switch the places you go to find the dudes that you're looking for. Switch the places that when my buddies tell me, oh man, I keep on running into this type of woman, or oh, I keep running into this type of, I say, you going to the wrong places. You need to switch your locations up to meet a different caliber of women. If you go to the hole in the wall, you're going to meet hole in the wall women. Go to a business happy hour, you might not want to wear jeans and a t-shirt. And then that's another thing is you got to look the part, men and women. You got to look the part. I mean, there are some women who dress nicely like these, show sag and show it. Those women are far. I mean, yeah. I won't say that because Pookies and Ray Rays, they winning right now. They got all of it. Even the gay. That last week. Go look at that video. Yeah, Queen Kingdom, go. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, King. It might be time for you to make another trip to Cincinnati. Because you said you had a good time when you came here. And we went, it was plenty. So, yeah, you know how the summer concerts are and how Art After Dark on Friday. You been. So, yeah, you switch your location up. Sometimes like a lot of people go to where the money is for jobs. And sometimes you might have to go to where the men are that you see. And then you may have to change the locations of where you go if you're having bad experiences or the women are coming at you that you're not seeking. Maybe you need to switch the locations of where you go to talk to women. Happy hours. I mean, maybe. Yeah. But I will say this. This is one thing I will say about Cincinnati. And it's crazy because it's my age group. And down. 50s. We don't wear suits. Men do not. I'm a dandy. I'm a dandy. I dress. If I could wear a suit every day, I would wear a suit every day. Now, sometimes I'm gonna wear kicks, sometimes I'm gonna wear flats. Just I can go with the flow. But men do not dress any long. Men don't dress like gentlemen. That's why when I go out and I'm dressed like a woman, 90% of the women look at me because I'm dressed different. It never fails. Or maybe I'm going to the wrong places, but I always dress. I'm gonna dress how I'm gonna dress, and I'm gonna go where I'm gonna go. It's just like the dude I am. Angie Baby said, exactly, Queen. Not all that apply are qualified. I ain't talking about money. I mean, yeah, you want everybody wants somebody that somebody else wants. I mean, you don't want someone that nobody wants. So everybody wants somebody that's attractive in their eyes. But a lot of people are starting to say that looks ain't everything when it comes to a relationship. Aren't everything, but a lot of people are throwing looks out the door. And they're really just looking for someone that's going to treat them right. Comes in all shapes and sizes. I've seen bodybuilders with 300-pound women, and I've seen 300-pound men with little bitty women. So there's somebody out there for everybody. And I just think it comes down to when a person makes you happy, they make you happy, and you want to keep that feeling. Time that feeling wears off real quick. What I noticed is show a woman something different than what they're used to. You carry yourself differently, you do things that are different, and you show them things. They jump up to that level quick. Pew! We up here now. And I kind of think that sometimes men, we can show a woman too much in the beginning. But I think men are more apt to showing women too much. Because I'll be honest, I've met women and you know, they look at me like I'm a square. I'm nice, I'm cool, but yeah, but then they come and see how I'm living, and then everything changes up. That's why you got to set those parameters in the beginning. What expectations are, and even though they can change, but they change as you grow with a person. Because yeah, I'm not one of them. I'm not me. I'm not one of those dudes that I'm gonna meet you and 2 weeks later we're gonna be in a relationship. That's not how I do it. I won't meet you. I won't meet your family. I won't meet your mama because I want to see what you gonna act like and what you gonna look like when you get older. I want to see if your family structure is somewhat kind of like my family structure. I got a real close family, so I'm not trying. Yeah, I mean, I look at everything. I look at all the variables. Bit much. I don't like to waste time. I look at everything. Because the thing about it is, if you're looking to get into a relationship, then you're hoping that relationship is going to go to marriage. So I'm looking at everything in the beginning before, so I don't have to, I want to meet your mama. I want to meet everybody. If I'm really digging you like that, I want to meet everybody. That's me. Because I want to see what type of family that the person that I want to be with, the family structure they got. How they mama, how people in their family interact. Because everybody family ain't for everybody. I kind of know I come from good stock because I got girlfriends 5, 6, 7 girlfriends ago, and they still talk to my mom. But I don't have bad relationships with my exes. It just didn't work out. So yeah, so I look at stuff like that. That's me. Now, on that note, I'm gonna go back to the comments and see what everybody what's cooking in the comments. YWG said, if you are looking to be a wife, you must be one. Be a wife. I mean, they can't be a wife until they get married. You're gonna have to explain. I mean, I understand what you're saying, YWG, but you mean have wife qualities? Because they can't be a wife until they get married. But I think I feel what you're saying. I'm just giving you a hard time. Said, however, there had been one time when I didn't convey in communication with showing actions. However, him not knowing me from the past, it wasn't clear to him. And that's communication. You gotta make him understand where you're coming from. We're not mind readers. And that goes for that goes for men as well. Women are mind readers. You got to let them know, like I said, I leave no room for assumption. That's me. I don't leave room for assumption. I try to put all, yeah, we're going to go from where again. Most YWG said most men cannot pick up hints. Some hints we can pick up. Some hints we don't pick up on. So I mean, yeah, don't give me hints. Tell me. Tell me. I need you to tell me. Then he's Queen Kingman. I understand what you're saying. I'm with. I understand wholeheartedly what you say. Yeah, Miss 702, you way off. Lesson learned, YWG. I understand now. If I ever meet a man I'm interested in again, yeah, you gotta speak to it. You gotta let him know. A lot of men aren't approaching women right now. A lot of men aren't. I'm one of them. A lot of men aren't approaching women. They aren't. I went, not to get off topic, I went to the Cincinnati Taste on Saturday. I went to the Taste on Saturday. And there were couples. There were lots of couples. But there were also lots of men by themselves. Lots of men by themselves. By themselves as well. There were women by themselves, but there were lots. There was, and I'm not young guys, older guys, young. I mean, younger guys were more in packs of men, whereas older guys, most were alone, some were one of their homies. But yeah, it was noticeable. It was noticeable, and I just think that a lot of people are content right now, as opposed to going through some BS. A lot of men are content. What's going on, Joint Chiefs? What's going on? Doing all right tonight, brother? Queen Kima said, I didn't say anything about them being bad, not qualified, just not interested in me, and you telling me about it. I understand that. I understand that. There has to be some mutual attraction from the beginning. There has to be. And I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. And I can understand, and I can relate to that. So I'm with Skills. What's going on, Skills from NO? That's the people. That's family right there. Skills from the NO. Queen Kingdom. Some are. I'm talking mutual interest or attractions. Understandable. Modern day men's attire is reflected by their mentality. I mean, I agree with you on that, but I mean, I wear blue jeans and kicks too, but it's a time to play, it's a time and a place for everything. It's a time and a place for everything. I mean, and even if you got some, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just there's a lot of t-shirt wearers in Cincinnati. Even if they have I had on this weekend, I had on some linen pants and I had a t-shirt on. But I'm not gonna go to the club in a t-shirt. It's not what I'm doing. But yeah. Rarely do I see another man in a suit when I go out. And if I'm going out, I always have a suit on. Always. If I'm going out, I have a suit and I have a hat on. When I go place, and I was brought up. You going out? Well, now you put it on. That's just how I was brought up. Not so much here. Not so much. I went to the opera. Albeit it was a hip-hop opera, but it was still an opera. It was at the music hall. I had on a tux. I had on some Air Force Ones, but they were velvet. And it was hip-hop. But I don't know. I know a lot of people don't know the assignment. Maybe I should become a stylist. Maybe I should become a stylist because these dudes here don't have no style. Gonna get back. Joint Chiefs of Staff. I dress like I can help a woman change a tire, get my hands dirty, lift the car. Exactly. If need be, I have changed the tire. I have changed the tire in the rain, in flats. Yeah. Now, when I got done, I was, but yeah, flats in the rain, slacks, tie, dress shirt. A man will be prepared for whatever situation is at hand. Man, hey, man, Joint Chiefs, man, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I saw this video where this dude called AAA to come change his tire. And the AAA person that showed up to change his tire was a lady. And he said people was driving by looking at him, blowing the horn, just mean mugging him, looking at yeah. He said after that, he learned how to change a tire because he never wanted to suffer that embarrassment again. But it's pitiful that he's a grown man just learning how to. I can change brakes. I know how to. Now I don't do it on a regular basis, but yeah, I know how to. Yeah, you gotta know. You have, as a man, you have to know how to change a tire. Come on, brothers. Come on, brothers. You have to know how to change a tire. You got to know how to sit a jack up. I want big love. Miss 702 said, I want big love. I'm not selling it for nothing less than they Lulu love. I don't know what that is, but I guess it must be kind of strong. They Lulu. That sounds like something African, Nigerian. That sounds like some strong love right there. Oh, hold on, Angie, baby. Let me, I gotta go over here to, I gotta go over here to, I don't think you got your jacket yet. Let me give you your jacket so you can click the links. Yeah. What y'all say? Is it cool to be content? Cool to be content right now? Or are people still looking for relationships? Come on now. Okay. I've dated an ugly woman. I've dated a heavy woman. I, I like thick women. Now, I've dated some women that are thicker than a thick woman. They might not have been everybody's cup of tea, but the woman treated me. It's all really matters. But Queen Kima said, I've dated the ugly guy, I've dated the bad dresser, I've dated the short guy, the I don't work out guy. So yes, I've dated men that I was initially physically attracted to with hopes. As we come up on 50 minutes into the show, hit the like button, share this video out, subscribe to the page, hit the like button, come join the chat. Out the guy better look. A lot of women can't do that, even though they want that. A lot of women cannot do that right there. What about the guy better look? Then women get mad at you when you get dressed. They say you slow and stuff like that. I know with some comments that's going to be below, that's going to be going at that statement right there. I know they're coming up. But yeah, ladies, what about the guy that looks better than you? And y'all know what the hell we talking about. Skill said energy is everything. A person is more willing to stay with you based on how you make them energy, not necessarily how you, energy is beauty. Energy is beauty. Energy is beauty. It is energy, but beauty is you right about that one. You right about that one. Yeah, I'm big on energy. I go off of energy. I can feel a person's I go off of energy. Sometimes energy changes, but yeah, I go off of energy. I'm an energy person. No, my link ain't janky. My link ain't janky. I had to give Angie Baby her jacket. She got her jacket now, so she can click on whoever. Oh, that link. Queen Kingdom, did you get your microphone fixed? There's the link. Queen Kingdom, did you get your microphone fixed? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna take the time out right now and go through these comments because yeah, it's a lot going on in there. Updated the finance man too. Can be fun, annoying, requires confidence. I can handle that. Updated a celebrity of 3 or lower. Yeah. I know publicists to all the big hip hop stars from New York. Fellas. But she does post videos from the concerts and stuff that she goes to. So go check her page out too. She's trying to grow. But yeah, trying to get Queen King to get her microphone fixed. Angie, baby, I put that link on there again if you want to come up and spit your piece. Yeah, all y'all ladies, come up here. Because yeah, we need to know. It's fellas in here tonight. And yeah, these is good brothers. We want to good brothers want to hear from good women what we need to do. And if you on that BS, I'm gonna tell you. So don't come up here with that. Yeah, don't come up here with that. Yeah, what's understood don't have to be explained. Okay, joints are cheap. Me though, baby never wanted no dude that could go shopping together at the mall for outfits. Women never want a man dressed better or worry about silk more than they do. I don't worry. I'm gonna dress how I'm gonna dress. I'm gonna do me. I, hey man, some women you got to introduce them to the finer things. They don't know. Some women don't know nothing but rainbow. Some women don't know nothing but rainbow. This another one rainbow? Yeah, man. So we got to show them, but you can't do that too fast. It's like I said, you show a woman different, and her expectations instantly go up. Instantly, you show a woman something different, and she gonna. I mean, yeah, that's why you got to take it slow. But a lot of women don't want to take it slow. They want you to show. And you can't show your card. You can't show your cards out. You can't show your cards. You can't show your card. You can't show your hand. But it's things that you can do for a woman that are nice. But these women now, they expect you to take them to a 5-star dinner for the first date. No. If I start there, where I'm gonna go from there? Oh, it ain't, man, that's not even courtship. Even though women don't know nothing about courtship, some women, most women, don't know nothing about courtship. I still throw courtship tactics in because I got to know who I'm. Yeah, I got to know who I'm walking down the street with. I'm not the same, and neither are us. Men, we go to the same nail salons as these women getting feet and nails done. So I just never know these days what women want. Hey, man. Yeah. Back in the day, men used to have to wear war paint. We can't do that now. Worried about dirty and our clothes. Oh man. Yeah, there's a time and a place for everything. Time and place for everything. Queen Kima, I'm always misjudged, even within my neighborhood. I'm a Harlem round the way girl, but hung with Bill's backpacker. They're like men, like Ghostface Killer. A New York apple. That you are, Queen Pina. You are a New York City round the way girl. And I know this because my son's mother is from East. My son's mother is from East New York, Brooklyn. I lived in East New York for a year, so yeah, I know an around the way girl when I see one. We're not gonna start singing. Man has to at least have a suit or two for those special occasions, like a nice roof. Yeah, man. I tell my buddies all the time. First, get you a blue suit. The first suit you get is a blue suit, blue or black, blue or black. But though you want to start with one of those, and then you go from there. If you get a blue one first, get a black one, then get a gray one, then get a striped one. But if you get a gray suit, a black suit, and a blue suit, all you need is different shirt combinations, and you can dress it up in that. My homeboy So Fine Santana just came in. He know about dressing. He'll take, yeah, that's my ace. That's my partner. Yeah, we know that. That's what we do. We dress. That's why you got to remember where you came from. Yeah. Wow. YWG said, I remember when police beat us up, we had a suit on. We've been wearing suits from the 1800s, and I ain't lying, man. I got a long list of men. I can chop wood, LOL. Oh, I can change a tire too. Yeah, man. Hey, ladies is out here changing tire. I'm telling you, man. That dude was in when that dude called the AAA to get his tire changed, and a lady showed up to change. I know he had to feel small. Like, come on, man. Even if you got a suit on, man, you just have to explain to him. I caught a flat. That's why I got grease on me. I had to get out there and do what men do. I don't think nobody would be mad at you if you showed up. Just go wash your hands, make sure your hands is clean. But if you got a little bit of oil on your shirt or just yeah, man, that's suits is made to be worn. They weren't made to get dirty. They're gonna get dirty. They ain't gonna stay clean. Oh, delusional. Yeah, delulu. Okay. Delusional. You don't want no delusional love. You want to be able to understand it. Come on, Miss 702. You don't want no delusion. You don't want to be in delusional love. Nah, that's when, yeah, dude go behind you and take the wallet out your purse. Hey, man, I remember Joint Chiefs of Staff said, I remember when folks wore suits besides going to court or dress up. Hey, man, still do that. I still, yeah, I still. Come on, Mildred. Come on, Mildred. Come on, Mildred. Come on, Mildred. You always talking about them biscuits. Puppy can't eat no biscuits. And we know what that man did to you after you made them biscuits. So quit playing with us. Queen Kima. Got your microphone fixed tonight? Oh no. Queen Kima's mic is you on mute? I don't think it's gonna work tonight, Queen Kima. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Miss 702. Mildred talking about she want a puppy. Nah, what's going on, Tanner? What's going on, brother? Come on. I want a puppy. Nowadays, folks wear suits just for Sunday so they can be like the ladies with the fancy hats. It's about what you're wearing, not what you're hearing. Well, man, exactly. Getting booted suits and hats every day. So fine, Santana, man. What you think about, man? What you think about being suited, booted every day, man? If you ain't working. Hey, man, this is a Padron. This is a Padron 1926 series. It's a Padron. Ten said, I'm going to get dressed every exactly. That's what gentlemen. I'm going to get dressed every day I can. Point. I grew man. That's what I grew up seeing men with Stacey Adams hats and so my dad was one of them. I mean, my dad had a closet full of shoes, a closet full of suits. It just came natural. And then if you want if you want I'm looking at it like the woman that I want, the woman that I want, she wants to see her man in a suit. Now, don't get me wrong, I got blue jeans, I sweatsuits, gray sweatsuits, all that, all that, I got all that. But for me, I'm gonna put a hat, I'm gonna put a suit, I'm gonna put some nice shoes. I like to set myself apart every day. Okay. So Queen Kima said, I say blue and tan, brown suit. Just my opinion for men. Yeah, brown suit. But yeah, the staples is gonna be blue, black, and gray. Brown suit, because brown suit, yeah, there are certain brown suits you can wear in the winter that are nice, but brown suits are more, I would say that's more of a suit color. I mean, like dark browns and stuff like that, but like beiges and khakis and that the khaki suit, it's gonna be more of a summer suit. But it is sundress season. It is sundress season. I will say that. And the sundresses were out this weekend. I know it went. I don't know, Keenan. Something wrong with your microphone. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Restream don't like you. Man, I'm sorry. I mean, you know what? Call me on the phone, Kima, and I'll put the phone next to the mic. I'll put the phone next to the mic. Call me on the phone. I'll answer it, and yeah, I'll put you on the microphone so you can say your piece. I'll do that for you this week. But my link is not. Hold on, YWG man, come up here, man. What, Angie, baby? Click that link. I need to see something. This link hella great. What? This link right here? This link ain't crazy. Oh man, y'all telling me restream, man. Come on now. That link is easy. That ain't no crazy link. It clicks you in and you come up. And you in it. What y'all talking about? The link is not janky. No, it ain't. Come on now. Yeah, a Padron and some Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest. Just a little bit. You don't need too much of that stuff. And tonight wasn't really a cocktail night, but I decided to have it. Oh man, it keeps booting you off saying the reload. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And I don't want I know what it is. Hold on. I know what it is. I gotta cut my VPN off. No. Okay. Okay. So I refreshed. I refreshed.
YWG, man, you got a whole lot to say tonight, man. You got a whole lot of jokes, man. You got a whole lot of jokes, man. I'm trying to refrain. I'm giving you grace. I'm giving you grace. I'm trying to refrain from starting, because once I start, I ain't gonna stop. But I'm gonna let you get that out tonight. But yeah, I refreshed. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, it's refreshed. Everything should be good. Hopefully. We'll find out real quick. But I don't know. Miss 702 don't never have no problems getting on when she can. YWG, he don't get on live no more, so I really can't speak on if YWG can get in. He don't get on live no more. He's scared to get on. He's scared of the camera. But I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't back to the topic. I wouldn't say that I'm content with being single. I would just say that I'm enjoying being single. I am. I'm enjoying not having to answer to nobody. I'm enjoying being able to just jump up and go out of town when I feel like it. Yeah. But but Queen King, when you pop on, I hear you pop in. I hear you pop in, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with y'all's microphones and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. You turned up. I got you turned up. I got a StreamYard account, but I don't use it. I like Restream a little bit better. Hey man, styling and profiling, man. You know how we do, man. Styling and Queen Kima. I told you to call my phone. Just call my phone. Just call my phone. I'm gonna put you on the mic. Just call my phone, put you on the mic, let you speak your piece. I don't know what's wrong with y'all's maybe it is my connection. I don't know. Maybe I need some updates on my laptop or whatever, but you heard? Hold on. No, I got you on speaker. I got you sitting next to the microphone.
Okay.
Can y'all hear Queen Kima? Well, she ain't.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, I'm just making sure they can hear me.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay. All right. What's the question again?
No, I mean, we was talking about being single, having choices, and being self-sufficient, and basically what comes with that. And we always gonna get off into topics about dating and things now, but yeah.
So my only thing I was trying to explain was you got it. Well, you got it, but I was just trying to explain it more clearly that it's not a thing of where I go or who I attract. I'm in the places that I would attract those type of men. However, just think about there's always going to be a good and bad any place you go. So if I'm in the mood to be a little hood and I go to a nice bar in the hood, that does not mean I have on a thugged out city girl outfit. You're aware of how I dress.
I've never seen you in a city girl thugged out outfit. Never.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I am attracted to more of the intelligent thug. So that guy doesn't necessarily see that in me. So he would think I'm more of the straight laced girl. So I don't get attracted to, or the men are not attracted to me that I'm mutually attracted to.
And and it's funny that you say that because I have that same issue because women think I'm a square when they see me because I wear suits and stuff. They think I'm a square.
And I'll say the same way you're misunderstood. I'll say I misunderstood when I met you as well. So that's clearly that's a good statement about you, and it's a good statement about me. Yeah. I don't know if it's a Aries thing, and we just happen to have like mutual like
We met at the Ciroc concert. Yeah, we met. Come on now, we was at. I mean, that's our element.
So that's what I mean. I go to the places that I would mutually be attracted to the same guy. Meaning, if not the average man is going to be at a Ciroc concert, first of all. So I would meet a man there. So that's what I mean. I'm in the right places, but that doesn't always mean I'm going to meet the right guy. Okay, I may have met a person like you, but I've also met 2 or 3 other guys in that same location that I was not mutually attracted to.
Understood.
So they're there, but that doesn't mean I'm always attracted to them. So again, meaning I'm the girl who can have an intelligent conversation. I'm the girl who can go into the hood with the hoodest of the hood. I can go into the village because I hang with the backpack crew. That's the crew that looks like. I try to give examples of rappers because that's the only person I can think of, or an actor. So I say that to say the Mos Def type.
Can I ask you? Well, I got you on here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got to ask you. I mean, I was already privy. I'll say this, but how do you feel about Big Homie CC and what he's been saying about Busta Rhymes?
Refresh my memory because I'm not. I haven't been keeping up with social stuff.
Okay, so. Big Homie CC did it.
Oh, I think that's the guy who tried to say Busta Rhymes is gay or something.
Yeah, and then another dude came out.
Okay. I don't know Busta Rhymes per se exactly. However, I won't tell you who exactly I dated, but I dated a guy within that crew. I will say that I'm trying to be careful.
Motherfuckers is feeling. I talked to a couple of my homeboys and we talked about it, and they feelings and stuff. They like, oh man, I can't believe Busta. I can't. And I was like, well, man, I was just perfectly honest with them. I said when I was going to college in the 90s, when I was going to the college in Atlanta in the 90s, somebody told me that. We was at Atlanta Live or we was at Atlanta Live or somewhere. Yeah, we was at Atlanta Live, and everybody was in there that night. Big Meech, Busta Rhymes, and all them. And I was with this girl, and she was just gave me the rundown. I was like, whoa.
I've been around him and only in masculine, feminine situations, meaning he was very masculine with the woman that he was with. However, I have been to one particular party where it's been in question of everybody in attendance, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So he was in attendance. There were other rappers that I had to go, oh, not you. However, that does not say I seen, witnessed, and.
No, I mean, we're never saying anything like that. But what I'm saying is this stuff is just coming out. It's 2024, and like I said, when I was going to school in Atlanta in the 90s, somebody told me that.
But let me toss that out there in a sidebar note. Those same allegations were put on Redman and Method Man.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I've had allegations put on me. So, I mean, sometimes you take stuff with a grain of salt. Sometimes people say stuff about you. Sometimes people. Gay as well. What's that?
I've been labeled lesbian and gay as well.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's the. I mean, yeah. Somebody tried to put that label on me, but I look at it as jealousy, man, because I was getting the women I was getting.
I look at it as one, I was one of the first women who had short hair cuts besides like a Toni Braxton type of female. Two, I hung around gays comfortably, men and female gays, if that's the right term, excuse me if I didn't use that term correctly. And I was comfortable going to gay pride parade. So it was a misunderstanding. And then I've also been a private type of woman. So people were always mysterious as to who and what I was sleeping with. So I was okay with that. I've always been mysterious, and even one of my girlfriends that I'm really close with, we were labeled as a gay couple, and we were okay with it. We ran with the story, just for the fun of it. But people don't know, like we had.
But I'm gonna tell you, a motherfucker try to do that shit to me. I got real. Motherfucker try to say that shit to my homeboy. My homeboy was like, "Nah, you got my homeboy fucked up." And that's when you got real friends and people trying to do shit like this, they'll step up for you like, nah. And then my friend came back and was like, hey, man. And I said, yeah, man, I ain't.
Well, it's different for men. Men, it's all, remember back in the day, it was almost funny because to be honest with you, I used to use it sometimes when I didn't want to talk to a man. I would, like if we were out and it was an easier way sometimes to just say, hey, I'm gay.
Wow.
just to get a man to leave me alone.
But then sometimes you tell a man that make him come at you harder.
Listen, this was back in the day now. We not talking now. Now people are more like, oh, what's up with you and your girlfriend type of So I don't use that. But back then I could use that because it was, I'm in New York City, so you can imagine sometimes you had to be, discretional on how you turn down a man. So it was sometimes easy to say, hey, I'm gay, and because telling a man I got another man.
Yeah, that ain't as bad a look as it is for and I'm not saying that it's a bad look to be gay. I'm not saying.
No.
I'm speaking for me. I was best about to say, I'm saying for a woman to say that she's gay, that's not as bad a look as a dude telling a woman, right. I can't talk to you, I'm gay.
Right, you're right. You're right.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, you couldn't have did that. As a man, you could not have done that. Whether I was right or wrong in doing it, I still
no
had
man was
freedom as a woman to do it.
That's a flag on the play. That's a flag.
Yeah. If I ever ear hustled and heard a man say that, he would be mislabeled. Yeah, he would be labeled as a gay guy. It is what it is.
Yeah, if you say that shit, whether a man just has to be straight up like, I don't want to talk to you right now. A man can't say no. Baby, I can't talk to you. I'm gay. That's crazy.
Men can do that, but back in the day and still now this day, women still have to be cautious of how we turn down a man because we don't know if he's crazy, if he's gonna flip. Because
a lot of women have resorted to going back and going the fake number, but then it's a dude to be like, where your phone at? I'm gonna put you. So it's kind of yeah.
I got two phones because of that reason.
Yeah.
I actually got two phones. So one of them I actually give that number to because I can easily ignore it.
Let me put my phone number in your phone, and then they call you from here. I always get my phone like here. If you want me to have the number here, or I'll give you my number, and if you call me, you call me. If you don't call, because it's a whole lot of. And another thing in the dating pool and being single and there's a lot of posturing going on out here.
Yep, on both sides.
There's a lot of posturing going on, and things of that nature. So, yes.
On both sides.
But I would say this: the biggest, and we say these problems, but I would take these. With all the issues that single people have right now in relationships and things of that nature, I'll take that over a bad relationship any day.
Correct. I prefer to be single than to be.
I'll take what I have now. I'll take over a bad stressful situation. I'll take this over that any day. Any day.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because I'm also too comfortable being single. So I think, I had put in the back of my mind that I'm a little bit afraid when I do step into a relationship. I will communicate to that person that you'll have to give me a little bit of grace because I'm new here again.
Well, but a person should give you grace anyway because you're learning each other.
Well, that too, but that's a different type of grace.
Yeah, but it's still grace.
I think that's a different type of grace.
Yeah, it's still grace though.
But sometimes even those people, even that.
I'm real big on no arguments within the first 6 months. There's nothing if you're meeting someone and you're becoming friends, really there should be no arguments. There should just be learning points, discussions.
What's your definition of arguments?
An argument. We know what we all know what an argument is.
Because I speak loud.
I do too, but what I'm saying is we both speak loud, but we know an argument is an argument and a loud conversation is different.
Okay.
It's different.
Okay.
I don't think if you're in a new friendship that's on the preface of becoming a relationship, there should be no arguments. You're learning each other. There's gonna be tough moments, but I don't think there's anything that you have to argue over. And a lot of people stay single just because nobody wants to be in stressful situations right now. It's enough stress. There's enough stress in the world.
Yeah.
There's enough stress worrying about is this company gonna lay you off? Is this company gonna do? It's crazy out here right now.
Yeah.
I got people. I'm saying this because I see it on a daily basis. I'm on LinkedIn. In the job that I do, I'm on LinkedIn, and I see people that look like me and you that have impeccable credentials. They can't get a job.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
They can't get a job. And
sidebar, I wanted to just toss this out there.
Okay.
I'm often saying this in a lot of groups or just speaking on this. I think the problem with dating right now is not necessarily good and bad. I just think the wrong two people are meeting the wrong two people, if that makes sense.
I was gonna say this earlier. There a lot of times with relationships and meeting the right person, it's about being at the right place at the right time, and space and opportunity.
Right, or even with space you're in your head and your life. Like for instance, if I can make this a quick story, not necessarily that my daughter's father was a bad person. We just met at two different points in our life. He was a little bit older than me, and he was more set on being settled, and I was more set at that point in my life on living life, and he wanted to settle life.
And I'll be okay. You said he was older than you. Me and my homeboy Tanner, we have these conversations, and we've had this conversation that we've had this conversation several times. And the conclusion that we've come to, because we've seen the good and the bad of dating a younger woman and, whatnot. And what we've come to the conclusion is that when older men date younger women, either you're going to go out with her or you're going to let her go. I'm here. I'm at home. If I don't want to go out tonight, hey, baby, go ahead, go here. Here's some money. Get your drinks. Here's some money. I'll see you when you get home. Now, that's about trust.
He gave me that freedom because he did trust me. However, like I stated, it was just that simple thing of, for example,
you was a Harlem B girl.
I hope this doesn't come off the wrong way, but I was making a lot of good damn money.
That's what I'm saying. You was managing groups. You was doing publicist work for different rappers. Yeah, come on now. You was making money. Your life was the club.
Right, but not necessarily in the club. So please just clarify that part.
Yeah. I'm. If you're working in the entertainment industry, you got to go to the club.
Right. But it's a difference between a club lady versus a working in the club.
I didn't say you. Come on now. Come on now.
I'm just saying for the audience sake, for the audience.
But we've already said that you was managing groups, you was doing publicist work. So yeah, you not a bottle girl. We're not Queen Kima was not a bottle girl.
Right. So that's all. I don't want nobody to misunderstand that. But yeah, for like I said, just light example, he was at that stage where he was ready to buy the house and move to Florida, and I was like, hey, why we buying a house? We live here greatly. We got a nice place here.
We got a brownstone. He wanted some sun. He wanted some sun and beaches.
Right. So and at this point now, I'm like, okay, I want to do that stuff. So
now you want. But I mean, this hindsight is always 20/20.
Right. But that's also not. But that's also. Excuse me. Let me clarify. I messed up my words. But there
slow
were
down,
also.
Kima, slow down.
There were also people my age who were doing what he was doing. So that's not to just also say that the age difference made a difference. It's the point of.
It's where you were, and that's what I said. A lot of times it comes to the point in your life where you meet somebody, because, like you said, you was up here with your, and he was down here. He was on the decline from working, and you was making your money. So you wasn't gonna stop making your money.
Right. And then I had that independent woman type of attitude too. So I'll admit that. I'll admit that part. I had an independent woman type of attitude.
There's nothing. Okay, a lot of women get a misconception of men love independent. We love independent women, but you don't have. But you don't have to be independent with us, because we can take care of you.
Okay. And again, I guess I'm admitting that I was at that stage where I had not done the healing work. That's another conversation, but I had not done the healing work at that stage in my life to allow a man to do that.
And that's what Angie baby had said there earlier. She said the same thing earlier. She said the same thing earlier. So yeah, I mean, space, opportunity. We can all agree that being single, being able to have choices, and being self-sufficient, that's the biggest flex. As a person that's over 40, that's over 45, the biggest flex is being able to do what you want. You just came back from Mexico. I just came back from Mexico.
Right.
So even though we're both single, you still are getting the most enjoyment out of your life that you've ever had in your singleness. And I mean, I know I am. All the traveling in the different countries and seeing one of the 7 wonders of the world. I don't know if I would have done that if I was in a relationship. I don't.
And see, that's what I mean too. You got to find that guy who's willing to allow you that space, meaning to do it together and separately. Meaning, I would like to date a man who's going to allow me and trust me enough to take a solo trip and know that I'm not going to be out there as I don't know what you call it. I don't know if it's called parking passport ladies.
You ain't going to them other countries looking for no Tigray.
Right. I'm not that girl. So,
you're not going looking for no Tigray, because women go over there and next thing you know they buy one of them dudes a moto.
Right. So I need my mate, my husband, my partner, whatever I'm calling him. I need him to have that trust and that in me that he can do it. I can do it. He can go to the club with his man. He can come home. I know it's gonna be some woman in his face because he's fine as fuck. Because I'm fine as fuck. So,
but the thing about it is, you ain't got. A lot of times, you don't even have to worry about that type of stuff because he coming home. Come on.
You do. If your man ain't got that confidence or just because he's with you, that doesn't mean he has the confidence or security to know that.
I'm glad you brought this up. as we come up on an hour and 30 minutes, we got about 29 minutes left to tonight's show. We're gonna stop at 2 hours. But as Queen Kima just brought up confidence, this is a segue into next week's show. Next week, we're going to talk about, can women handle a confident man? That will be next week's discussion. Is what is it that is so off-putting to women about men with confidence?
Me personally, I'm not going. We can talk later, but I'll just say I love a confident man.
A lot of women are scared. A lot of women are scared of a confident man.
I
A
love
lot of women.
because it's going to take a confident man to date me as well.
It's going to take a confident woman to date me. I mean, we're both Aries, so yeah, we're kind of, you're going to have to keep us engaged.
Right. And then we both have outgoing personalities, so it's going to really, really take a confident man.
Right.
Because we naturally talk to people.
We're people, but
people
yeah,
talk to us.
I don't, like I say, I don't approach women, but I still have conversations with women. But I'm not approaching women and trying to pull them. But yeah, having conversations. I think that's the funnest part of being single, is being able to have all these different conversations with different women, because I'm able to see where women's heads, what women are thinking about. I'm able to talk to women. I find out what issues are irking women right now. And one of the things that is irking women right now is the dating situation. So when I meet these women and I'm having conversations at the jazz club and different places I go to, this is the type of stuff that's brought up. And we have really, really good conversations. And yeah, we're people persons. That's just just how we are.
Right. But not all men have been able to handle that for me. One or two gentlemen I have dated, which I received as a, taken to my back of my head, and I've heard that I'm a natural flirt. I didn't understand it at first, but then once a second and third guy says it about myself, then I'm like, okay, what is that? What does that mean? And is that a bad thing? It's not necessarily.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just you have an engaging personality. I mean, I get told that stuff all the time too, and I'm not really flirting. I know how to talk. I'm a talker.
Right. So the guy I was dating, when he did tell me, I appreciate that he told me with confidence of himself, like, hey, I just want to let you know that most men that you're talking to assume that you're flirting with them. If I wasn't the confident man that I am, I wouldn't let you. You know what I mean? It would be a problem.
And we're touching people. We're touching people.
Right. Right. Exactly. So again, those are factors that confident man is going to have when he dates me, because I'm not going to change overnight. Yes, I will take into consideration that if my man says don't do, or he doesn't like, or that's not cool, yes, I'll take those things into consideration. But the natural person I am, I'm going to still talk to people. I talk to women, men, I talk to people.
Yeah. In my profession, is what I do. I talk to people. But yeah, I'm good at grabbing that elbow when I'm talking to a lady. But some women don't like that, and you find out different. You find out different things. I've had women that touch me, but then I tried. Oh no, I'm like, well, damn, you had your hand on the small of my back. I was thinking I could, like, but it's, you live and you learn. Everybody's different, and that's what I mean. I looked at this video today, and this guy was like, I'm single in 2024. And he's like, there's 770,000 women in my city, and I'm single. And then he said, maybe it's because I have too many choices. I have a lot of women that I like, but I'm not in love with one. And that could be the same situation with a beautiful woman. Because like you said, I'm just gonna really say, you get approached on a daily basis.
I actually don't.
Come on now. If you go out somewhere, somebody is in your face.
I hear that I look unapproachable sometimes as well. I look like I'm taken, unapproachable. I've heard those things too later on. Like I'll see a guy like, hey, I seen you somewhere, and I thought you look like you didn't want to be bothered, or I get those too. So I don't get it all the time, but I do get it.
I get that. I get that all the time.
Okay.
Like I'll be a play. Like I went to well, it's next week. They have this thing in Cincinnati called Art After Dark. It's at the It's at the art museum, and I always dress nice. I'm going to the art museum. I'm going to look at art. I'm gonna dress nice.
Looking like art. You're looking like art.
I'm gonna dress nice. So I'll hear women saying, making comments, and they'll be like, "That's the guy that everybody." And it's like people make comments, but nobody approaches. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not approaching them right now.
Right. So I deal with that as well. So the dating pool is kind of hard. So the confident man that finally does have the balls to come up to me, is he not attracted? Unfortunately.
Yeah, and same, there's always gonna be, like when I go, there's always a woman that's gonna come up and speak, and I'm not mean. I'll have a conversation, but yeah, I know at the end of the conversation they want me to exchange numbers or something. I'll be like, have a nice night.
Right.
I enjoyed the conversation, and they'll be looking at me like, and I'm looking at them like, yeah. It was like, you're just so nice, and you're just so, yeah.
But that's also how you end up meeting that person that you're not normally attracted to, making jokes, but I'm serious, like, that ugly guy, I'm using air quotes, or that, that person that you knew you wouldn't be attracted to. You have that conversation, and you're like, oh, wait, we have some interest.
Yeah, and that can happen. That can happen. Because, I mean, everybody wants somebody that's attractive, but everybody's attractiveness can be different.
Definitely internal attraction as well.
Right. How a person communicates with you, how they look at you. There's different things that are attractive that people can, I look at a person, a woman. If I don't stare, but I'll look and let the woman know that I'm looking at her. And then I may acknowledge, and then I may be done.
Okay.
I don't think that there's nothing wrong with acknowledging a beautiful woman, letting her know she's beautiful.
No.
But a lot of women, when you do that, they take that as you're trying to engage them. Nah, sometimes I'd be like, nah, I just want to give you. I'm not trying to holler at you, and I walk. And they be looking at you. Sometimes they look at you crazy, like, you really just gonna say that, and you're not gonna say, I just came over to acknowledge you. That's
right. Then they like, oh, he gay anyway.
No, it don't have nothing to do with it's an acknowledgement of beauty. I can and I have these conversations with my buddies, and my buddies think I'm crazy because I tell them I have female friends that I don't want to have sex with. You can't have sex. You can't want to have sex with every female that you know. But I got buddies who swear that they cannot be friends with a female. And I'm like, how can you not be friends with a female, but you're expecting to be in a relationship? If you can't be a friend, you can't be a mate.
Exactly. That's like saying you can't be friends with your sister or your cousin, your female friend.
Right. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I got buddies that say the only females that's my friends are the females in my family. I'm like, man, that's a bad existence.
Yeah.
Every woman that you come in contact with, you shouldn't want to have sex with them. Some women are for friends.
Right.
I never understood that.
And that's also been an accusation as well, that I've, been with some of the guys that I'm just friends with. Even stayed at their house a few times, like type of thing. But hey, what we gotta as understand. I don't have to explain to other people, but yeah.
I got female friends. I just slept in the bed with them, and I ain't touched them.
Right. Yeah.
Now they friends. It's a different story, but yeah, I got female friends I just slept in the bed with, and I ain't thought about touching them.
Right. I might vomit about, let me not say that.
You ain't gonna vomit, but yeah, it's just it's a mutual. I look, it's a mutual respect, because you got respect for this woman that she can be in your bed and you not.
and not be of a sexual nature. I got
I
got female friends, and I'm like I said, I got female friends that I'm just cool with. That I'm not even looking at them for sex.
Majority of guys that I've dated after I dated them. Like I can come see you with your girlfriend. Hey, how you doing? Hey, y'all doing? Wish y'all well.
I talked about that earlier. Like we're so much alike. I mean, but our birthdays are so close to you. We're both areas of birthdays. But yeah, I was saying, I got female friends that's 6 or 7 girlfriends from in the 2000s, and yeah, they still communicate with my mother. We're still, I mean, just because we didn't work out, we were younger, that doesn't, you can't still be friends.
Right. Exactly. I don't hate everybody that I dated. I just say I don't like you no more.
I don't have women are always going to be mad initially when a relationship ends.
Mm-hmm.
But I think over time you reflect and you look, because my ex that I was 2 years ago, we still communicate it's not on a daily basis or anything, but I can hit her up and she can hit me up and we can have a conversation. She still talks to my mother. So yeah, I don't hate the people there were reasons that every woman that I've dated, been in a relationship, there was reason I loved them. And just because just because that relationship ended, it doesn't mean that I don't still love them. We're just not together.
Right.
We're just not together.
Right. I feel that. But yeah, it's great talking to you.
Queen, we always have great conversations. Conversations. Oh, summer concert series is gonna be off the chain this summer. They got loose. I was about to say loose ends. No, not loose ends. I just seen them. They got Jagged Edge, Troop, and it's another men's group. Jagged Edge, Troop. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. They got I think Melissa Morgan.
Oh, I love her.
I'm about to.
You guys have a live YouTube Tuesday or something. If I come out there, we'll have a live show.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yep. But yeah. Hold on, I'll tell you. I'm about to tell you right now. Wow. They got 2 different concert series here in Cincinnati. One at the Riverfront and one. Nice. Okay, here we go. Washington Park. Summer concert series. Friday night.
I'm missing all the comments though.
Oh, the comments stopped. Okay. They got Melissa Morgan, Troop, Rough Ends, Glenn Jones, Vinay.
Wait, what is 2 Glenn Jones? No, the old school Glenn Jones or the young school Glenn Jones?
Old school Glenn Jones. Dave Tolliver.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got it's a nice little, we got a nice little free concert series this summer. Some nice groups coming.
I have to take a trip out there this summer.
Yep. Auntie asked about you, but yeah, we'll talk about that offline.
Yep.
But the conversation tonight was, Angie baby, where you live at, Angie baby? Where you at, Angie? Are you in Indianapolis? Because if you're in Indianapolis, Cincinnati ain't number an hour and 15 minutes away. You got to come down to the summer free concert series. I thought I saw you was in Indianapolis. I could be wrong.
Come on, Angie.
Mildred. That's right. You in Boston because you got the I've been on that street right there in front of the Fleet Center. Yeah, when I came to Boston had me confused. Y'all got the streets the corner come to a V. The corner, Boston if you don't know Boston, you can get lost and get turned around so easy in Boston. It's crazy. But I love Boston. Not in the wintertime. It's cold up there. But yeah. I used to come to Boston when I was recruiting for an airline.
I'm gonna have to get a retreat together for your YouTube crew. I have to meet all your friends.
Dang, for real. Hey, I do it as much as I travel. I do a 7-city tour and go to all of my Master Appeal family city and do it live with them.
That'll be dope.
Boston. What's the my cousin from Boston? But yeah. People, there's nothing wrong with being single.
Nope.
Being single can be a good thing. It can be very enlightening. Self-enlightenment, self-love. You really find out what you like. You know, a lot of people look at being single as a bad thing, and being single is nowhere. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to be single because you can basically stand at the top of the hill and look down at everybody.
And prepare yourself for your new partner.
And prepare yourself for your next relationship. Because the thing about it is our relationships are learning experiences. So the things that you learn from the last relationship, things that were good, you're gonna do those things, and things that were bad, you're gonna throw those things out. So yeah. Being single is a good thing. Everybody wants to be with somebody. We're made to be together. Man and woman.
It's only sometimes I get bored, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, I know how to entertain myself so much that people like, damn, I need you to keep me up to date with, because I'm going to the spots that don't have a whole lot of walking trails to. Go to the spots that's less traveled. And I have a good time. So all y'all got to do is go and look at my shorts. And you all will see the things that, Master Appeal does, the things that I like to do. Y'all even get a glimpse into some of my wild friends that I hang with on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and the weekends. But yeah, Friday, this Friday, I can say that I will be at Art After Dark. It's a Spanish theme this month. What can I say? Cincinnati has so much to do. There's so much to do. There's lots of jazz clubs. There's cigar bars. There's just so much to do. It just gives me so much content to put out. And I'd like to show y'all, what gentlemen do. Now, I like having fun, and you're going to see some wild stuff. But yeah. Angie, I got to see you connected to I'm not connected to your IG, but I'm going to get connected to your IG. And yeah, this has been a good show. It's very enlightening. There's a lot of engagement, lots of people expressing themselves, and some people were single, some people were in relationships, but we got a good mix of information from people who enjoy being single. Some people don't want to be single, and Mildred said that she wants a puppy. So Mildred, we're going to get you something else other than a puppy. I got the information for the Reggae Club tomorrow night, so I will be at Mildred's party tomorrow night. I don't think I'm going to go live, but I will have some footage from the new Reggae night. So, yeah. Anything you want to say before I say the last things and get off of here, Queen Kima?
No, sir. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Pleasure joining your audience. Good night.
Hey, I'll talk to you in a little bit. I enjoyed having you on tonight. You got to come back next Tuesday, because next Tuesday, can women handle a confident man? I'm really gonna need your interaction on that. Angie, baby, too. You got to come back, because I need to know. Can y'all ladies handle a confident man? We're gonna talk about that next week. This your boy Master Appeal. It's been another Tuesday. We made it. Hopefully with God's will, the Most High's will. I will see you all next Tuesday. We'll do this all over again. But yeah, it's your boy Master Appeal from Queen just hung up. It's your boy Master Appeal with another adult conversation with Mass. See y'all next week. I enjoy.